I am David D. Mahala. I am autistic, and I need to use supported typing to help me communicate real thoughts. I want to explain what supported typing does, to make the words come out right, because I don't know if most people really understand. When I try to speak with my mouth, the words that I want to say seem to get lost somewhere between my brain and my mouth. That is so frustrating that I can't say what I am thinking. It feels like there is tape over my mouth. When we type together, it is like someone pulled the tape off, and that I can finally speak. My mouth is not connected to my brain much of the time, so what I am saying with my mouth is not at all real thoughts, it is just scripting. I need to have typing support to slow my mind down, so I can get my thoughts out. A communication partner provides resistance to my arms so I slow down, giving my mind the necessary time to type out real thoughts. There is so much that I want to say, but it takes so much time and energy to get it out. The words that I want to say are on the tip of my tongue. They won't come up out of my mouth though. It is so frustrating. When we type, the words really struggle to come out through my fingertips as well, but I have more time to type with support, to slow my mind down, to make the words one letter at a time. That is why good support is so important, because it is really the only way to slow my mind down. That slows down my mind, like a dam slows down a raging river. The communication partner allows only one letter through the dam at a time, kind of like opening the floodgates, just a tiny bit. That is how it works with good typing support. However, it is more difficult to try to communicate with poor support, because I get very anxious about how I am sometimes misrepresented. I usually have pretty good support, and I am so thankful for that. That is what makes me want to make this movie, so that other people like me can find out about supported typing and find their voice. I need to be regulated to type real thoughts. Being regulated means that I am connected to real thoughts and ready to type them out. I need to explain about what makes me have trouble regulating my body and getting focused for typing real thoughts. My body is so hard to keep under control. That is truly the hardest thing right now. The way I am constantly moving around all the time makes it almost impossible to get thoughts out. Typing to get thoughts out takes a huge amount of focus and requires total connection with my mind and body. When I am moving around, the connection is broken, and it takes so much mental energy to slow down and find my train of thought once again. It is important to get me to calm down for getting the thoughts out. The most important thing is for my communication partner to try to get me regulated. I would say that making me take a break is often helpful.
All the victims out of the way.
So David.
The way to get me regulated depends on what is going on at any particular moment.
You can move these things if they're bothering you.
That's fine.
When I am dysregulated because I am anxious, it is helpful to try to type about what has me worried.
So let's find out what's going on. You started out just fine.
Do you need brushing or scratching?
When I am too tired or not feeling well, then it is best to wait until I am feeling better, because it is really not a productive time to type. When I am dysregulated, because I have a big thought to type out, it is always best to try to calm me down, then type with someone that really knows how to support me. If I don't have good typing support, then it is best to wait until I do. Before we discovered supported typing, it was pretty hard to tell people what I was thinking and what I wanted to say, and that was so frustrating. The worst part is that people think I am stupid when I can't respond. It is incredibly freaking frustrating. That makes me so angry that I want to explode.
Give. I want to type with open real thoughts, and it's speaking that I really want. The words are there but don't come out wise, that it's so upsetting for me. Want to just talk like everyone else. It's a bad deal to be given.
Harvey Lavoie is a master trainer of facilitated communication, who trains people like me to use supported typing. The first time I met Harvey was at People's Academy Middle School with my SLP, Rita. We met in the library, and we started out answering questions. I remember that I was very frustrated, not knowing what supported typing even was.
Well, hasn't it? Okay, that worked.
Period. Work.
Yep,
That is hard work.
it is.
Space.
I think what's going to be hard work for you is slowing down and taking your time. But you did it this morning.
I was anxious about my future, because I wanted to tell people that I was smart, but I couldn't say the words. When I first realized that I would be able to communicate real thoughts through supported typing, I wasn't able to control my excitement with the discovery. That was the awesome moment, when I realized there was a way for me to tell the world that I was not stupid, and I just needed a way to communicate, because my mouth didn't say what my mind wanted it to. I needed to show people that I was intelligent, so I went out of my way to use big words when I typed. That was truly amazing, to say what I was thinking for the first time in my life.
Beat of my heart.
And the way I need to go over letters and words, I get lost in them and don't want to. Erratic things happen to this body, leaving me at a loss, but the typing is helping to vaporize that erratic body.
Every single.
I want to tell the world we are smart and have a perfectly awesome way to communicate. I just need some support typing to get my real thoughts out. That was a very lucky thing that we met Harvey, and I really don't know what my life would be like without supported typing.
Good job.
Those meetings with Harvey in middle school and high school were life-changing for me. I feel so fortunate to have a good teacher, when so many people like me don't. That is why I want to spread the word about supported typing, so I can help other autistic minds find a way to communicate. That is my mission, to make movies that show the world that we are not stupid with nothing to say. We are every bit as smart as those that can speak, and language is my superpower when I have good support. I am really passionate about this now, because it is too important to not try to work on ways to spread the word of supported typing. Everybody needs to communicate real thoughts, and it is my mission in life to educate other autistic people about how they can find their true voice through typing.